So guys, and welcome to the anime chat, where I do my anime chats with or without my friend. And today joining me is my lovely friend Daniel Bledwick, May or Syndicus.
Yeah, I'm a man in a hat.
Man in a hat.
I don't wear a hat.
May is a YouTuber, he has his own channel, Syndicus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go subscribe.
Yeah. Fuck off. And we'll be doing this video in his art, in his style, his room, his camera, his music, his backdrop, his everything except it's my video. So thank you.
Yeah.
Today we'll be covering an anime which we've both watched. It is called Mirai Nikki or Future Diaries. It is a well-known murder, psycho, horror, blood, gore anime. It's one of the genres which I really do enjoy. And the main reason we're actually talking about Mirai Nikki first before I cover any of the other animes which I want to talk about is that my anime trip didn't just start with action as it did with this and Dragon Ball Z, as much as my main love in anime turned towards horror and gore and sick twisted shit. Seeing as a kid I enjoyed sick twisted horror movies, so I ended up enjoying sick twisted anime movies and series a lot more than I preferred to action or even especially the lovey-dovey crap. So that's why I'm covering this, because there's going to be a lot of referring back to Mirai Nikki in the future, especially along the lines of school days. This anime mainly involves two kids. So it mainly revolves around two kids. This, I don't know.
Psycho?
We don't even know her age, so I can't even specify.
She's about 14.
Yeah, but...
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a bit of time travel involved, so we don't actually know her real age.
Mid-teens.
The time period that she's supposed to be in, she should have been 14. But some stuff happened, and she's not the 14-year-old that she's supposed to be. A bit older, so it's about 2 years in advance, so about 16, 17, no one fucking knows. They don't really specify. The only time you hear anything about age is when the police are trying to find these two kids. So, yeah. And Yuki, who is 14, and yeah, it's really confusing. So it mainly revolves around these two, where they and about how many others? Oh, God knows how many others.
5?
Get entered into the future diaries.
11.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. 11 participants get entered into the battle to become God of space and time travel and shit. So, and they basically do this by the one who becomes the god by killing everybody else. And well, Yuno and Yuki are kind of in this very strange, lovey, messed up relationship.
One of them is.
Yuki's using it to stay alive. To kind of have to work together all the time, and Yuno keeps saving Yuki, though eventually they're going to have to kill each other. Which is quite cool, because you see how it comes out in multiple different endings to eventually lead to the grand ending of still doesn't make any sense. The amount of episodes is simply only 26.
The creator is Sakai Asuno.
Yes, and he managed to do... I said he, and I have no idea what gender it is. Is it he? Nobody knows.
Sakai Asuno.
So Sakai Asuno did a very good job of keeping it to a minimum of 26 episodes. So it was very action-packed, very not draggy at all anime, which some animes just didn't quite get the memo on how not to do this. For example, I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z fan. Dragon Ball Z kind of irritated me how it would take them about 4 episodes to identify a problem, about another 8 to figure out the problem, and another 20 to solve the problem. Where in Mirai Nikki was pretty much 2 episodes, they find the problem, kill the problem. Love that. Love that a lot. So yeah, that's a feature which I love, which a lot of animes, I understand that because they're longer series, they want to get more information and detail in, but sometimes just standing around talking can get really boring, especially when it's an action-packed anime. So that's something I really like about Mirai Nikki. how they managed to keep it all action-packed to the point and really still keep good character development at the same time. You learn a lot about all the characters involved, whether it be people that end up dying, which is pretty much everybody, or the main characters to begin with, which is another feature I enjoyed a lot in this anime.
I enjoyed this anime. It was very, very, very entertaining. There's a lot of violence, and there's a lot of feely-feels.
Wasn't crummy feeling.
So if you're going to watch this anime, get ready for a field trip, because you're going to be on a long one.
And get ready to understand that you should be a dedicated anime fan by now, and Japan likes to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Mentally. On a rating system, I'll have to give Mirai Nikki at least a 4.8 out of 5. Simply because there are points where I thought the story got a little too fucked up for my taste. I sometimes think that some things should not be spoken of or done as a kid. So wicked. Goodbye.